Hello, everyone. Today, the content I'm going to explain is the installation of pitch cabinets. First, let's learn about the electrical circuit installation of the pitch cabinet. The wiring of the pitch cabinet is divided into inner and outer parts. The internal circuits are generally produced in a centralized manner by electrical cabinet manufacturing enterprises. It has been highly integrated. The external lines need to be installed at the final assembly plant. The pitch cabinet is a highly integrated finished component. Line installation is a key assessment content in our engineering practice and skills competitions. During the process of line installation, basically, the following 4 steps should be followed. After taking proper personal safety precautions. After conducting a thorough environmental hygiene and health assessment. First, prepare the wires that meet the requirements according to the circuit drawing. Next, according to the requirements, the wires need to be stripped, the terminals pressed, and the wire numbers added. Conduct the test again. So let's take a look together at how to prepare the wires. The backup line needs to obtain relevant information from the markings in the circuit diagram. Take the circuit from the first driver to the first pitch motor as an example. What should the connecting lines be like? Students can see a typical mark here. The annotation reads W19. Indicate the number of this section of the line in the overall line. RV indicates that the selected circuit requires polyvinyl chloride flexible wire. 1/0.1 indicates that a single core is required, and a wire with a rated voltage of 24 volts and a square of 1.0. In addition, the line also has 40 and 41 indicating the conduit numbers of the line. X6-7 indicates that the line should be connected to terminal 7 of row X6. See, there's still X7-7 below. This section of the circuit is connected to terminal 7 of the aviation plug X7. Now we are going to make the terminals at X6-7. The second step is to strip the wire. It's very simple. You just need to pull off the outer skin of the circuit. It is convenient to insert into the terminal block. When stripping the wire, it is necessary to observe the marking of the knife edge before stripping in advance. Select a suitable cutting edge for the wire. Today, we have chosen the lead wires for the pitch motor driver. The diameter is 1.0, so a 0.8 point cutting edge is sufficient. Then place the prepared cable in the middle of the blade of the wire pulling tool. Select the length of the cable you want to pull. This length should not be too long or too short. If it is too long, the terminal will be crooked, exposing the copper wire, which may cause a short circuit. Too short affects the connection quality. Hold the handle of the wire stripping tool and clamp the cable. Apply force slowly to make the outer skin of the cable peel off slowly. If the cut is made vertically, it feels very difficult to peel the thread. It can be adopted in an inclined manner. Loosen the tool handle. Remove the cable. At this point, the metal of the cable is neatly exposed. The rest of the insulating plastics were intact. If the core of the thread is damaged due to holding it too tightly or improper selection of the blade edge. It should be noted that if the lengths of the wires in each strand are not consistent, it is not allowed to hinder the crimping of wires, or if the number of damaged sections exceeds the range, it is also not allowed. If the operation is improper during the wire stripping process, or it is because the wire has been subjected to external forces for a long time, causing internal deformation. However, it is allowed when the range of deformation does not exceed the outer sheath of the wire. If it exceeds, the wire needs to be replaced. After the wire is stripped, the conduit should be installed as per the requirements of the drawing. Attention should be paid to ensuring the readability of the casing. The content must not be ambiguous, cannot disappear. The direction must not be wrong. There must be no cracks. Ensure permanence and directionality. The sleeve sealed by the heat shrink tube must not loosen. When crossing the line, the force should be well controlled. It should not be too big. It may cause damage to the wire. It should not be too small. It will make the terminals unstable. There must be no copper core exposed outside the terminal. Damaged terminals must not be used either, because these will cause serious short-circuit accidents in the subsequent usage process. Dear classmates, treat each step as the most important one to complete. No matter how big or small the matter is, uphold the spirit of craftsmanship. Complete the work tasks responsibly, efficiently, and economically. Next, let's welcome an outstanding graduate majoring in wind power who works in the electrical working group of the wind power assembly plant to give us a standardized demonstration of the wiring steps. The above is the installation of the electrical circuit in the pitch cabinet. I hope all the students can master the steps of making the line well. Thank you all.